Hello everyone, welcome to day 11, or day 10, that's it. I'm messing up my days now. Welcome to day 10 of the May Painting Challenge. I have in front of me a really old jean stealer. I don't know if it'll pick up. There we go, 1994. So, there we go. Really old one. This has not been primed. This is the color of the plastic they used. So, it's one of the reasons why I got it. Sorry about that. I have a couple old jean stealers like this, but I got them used. I've never had them on the sprue. So I'm keeping this on the sprue as just kind of like a reminder, collector's edition piece, add to my collection, because it's hilarious. So I didn't get any painting done today. Leave him in frame for a minute. I went to another town with a friend of mine to do some shopping and get some much needed equipment. And yeah, so I wasn't home really at all. I probably could have gotten a little bit in, but I just figured, hey, we have loo days. Haven't used any. Kind of did for my birthday, but I still got a little bit done, so that doesn't count. So first I'll do the question, and then I'll go over some of the loot I got. So the question of the day is, if you were to make a movie about you and your hobby, what would it be called, and who would play you? So thinking of the hobby, thinking of the army I play, and what kind of movie it could be, I'm thinking comedy, number one, with action. An action comedy movie for sure. What would it be called? Well, it would be the second in a series of a sequel to a movie that I watched when I was a kid. So the movie would be Indian in the Cupboard 2. What Have We Done? So, any of you not familiar with Indian in the Cupboard? It's about a little boy who has a little wooden cupboard, and he puts a toy Indian inside, closes it, and then when it opens, the Indian is alive. So, and then he becomes friends with him, and the movie goes on from there. So obviously, if you put Tyranids of any size or shape into there and they became real, all of a sudden we would all have problems. So people across the world it could get to the point where people across the world band together to save the planet, because they would need to, because even little Tyranids would simply start becoming bigger Tyranids until they're life size or bigger, or yeah, not good. So who would play me? I would have to go with The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, just because, not because he's a lot like me, but because it would be a good movie for him. It'd be hilarious. It would definitely be filled with lots of girlish man screams and bug punching adventures. So yeah, that's the question of the day. Hope you enjoyed that. So now we get on to some loot. So the reason why I went to the other town, I got another brush. I could have got these here, but I got another brush. Then we got some, zoom out a bit. I had some weird paints that I've never really seen before. They're effects, can't really see it there, but this one you kind of can. They're not quite a crackle medium, but they have some weird effects when they dry. So I got 3 of those just to test them out. I got some white acrylic ink. I use acrylic inks, to water down my paints instead of water most of the time. It adds extra color, and yeah. We got some Vallejo Model Air. Some steel. This one here is Middlestone. It's just good for leathery kind of colors. And a nice pink. It's actually called Pink. And we got a Fire Red. We got a NATO Black. US Intermediate Blue. Clever name. And we have Gun Gray. So we got those paints. Gonna be doing some airbrushing, some stuff. Not right away, but when this challenge is done. And then I got some figures. You can kind of see him. That's what he would look like if he was painted. So, there we go. They're out. So you can kind of see them there. The thing I really like about these guys is the backs. See how close I can get. Those are skulls. So, all over them. Skulls, faces. They look really cool. I don't even know what I'm going to use them for. I was almost thinking of heralds of corn, just because they're covered in skulls. But they're not really too corn themed, although they are demons. So I don't really know what I'm going to use them for. But they look cool. They have their little swords. Got those. A little goblin guy with a really cool mask. And I got a little spiky guy. I didn't actually know he was a rock guy until I saw his back, but that's okay. He's going to be painted as a goblin. And then we got a bag of loot. So this stuff is out of a bits box at the gaming store we went to. So we got the skeleton in the little lockup. We have a giant claw. Little objective marker. Some Tau stuff. A knight. Another knight. And another knight. And I actually have these 3 knights. They were supposed to come with shields, but these ones didn't. Which is fine because I've got 3 more, so now I can give them other shields and have a squad. Then I got a little wolf guy. Then I got the Eldar Phoenix Lord. Got his head too. Karen Jazz. We got some Mech Boy pouch or backpack. We got another objective. We got a little goblin shaman guy. We got a little snake that someone was supposed to be holding. I just thought it looked kind of cool. We have this, which I'm not sure what it was originally supposed to be, but when we start doing our campaigns, I was thinking this would be a good HQ position, so just got it for that reason. I got 2, one looks kind of broken, but that's okay. 2 corn champion heads. I got a Dark Eldar little blaster pistol. I got a open hand and a pointing hand from Grey Knights. And some of these aren't going to be facing, but that's okay. I got some demonette heads. So that was what my loot for the trip was. I also got some fancy paper for doing some drawings for Hobbiton. And yeah, we just had a lot of fun. Friend got lost, which is hilarious. He's like, I know where we are, we just have to go over here. Then he was like, where are we? Why is this a dead-end street? It was hilarious. So that was my day 10. Hope you enjoyed, and see you tomorrow.